Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host Greg. I want to give you a brief garden update. We're in growing zone 6A here in Ohio, and it has just been absolutely raining cats and dogs, so please excuse the weeds. But when it's downpours and everything else, I just hate gardening in the rain. But you're looking at window well units. This is a thornless blackberry bush. Excellent blackberries, easy to grow. Blackberries as big as your thumb. We have early spring peas growing vertical in a window well unit. They've gone to plastic. These are metal. 2 halves of a basement window well, zip tied together, and you have an instant garden filled up with dirt. Growing vertical, we have peas, and we also have green beans growing in here. Blueberry plant, notice growing in the vase. Strawberry pen, I call it just a pen because it's squared away, but we have some strawberries in there, right there and right there. Plum tree, raised bed gardens, more strawberries. My tomato plants have just absolutely exploded in growth due to all the rain. We're expecting a heat wave, so that will bring them on even further. Berry bushes in 5-gallon pots, more peas, and if you notice the fencing here, right here, I'm growing vertical with cucumbers, so I'm using as much space as you can in a raised bed garden. All right. Hanging baskets for pollinators, bringing them into your vegetable garden. Raspberry plants, blackberry plants, more raspberry plants. Strawberry bed out of recycled pallets. More strawberries and blackberries. More peas. This is a cherry bush. And you don't see these very often, but if you get a chance to get a cherry bush, these do produce sweet cherries. Swinging over here, here's the tote. And then you can see growing vertical as well. These are peas, and in here are red potatoes and russet potatoes. Same over here. And in that weed garden right there, you'll have Brussels sprouts. They are very slow growing in 5-gallon buckets, slow growing. Won't be ready until probably November. Goji berry bush, apple tree that was destroyed by the deer. Japanese plum, and here are potatoes. Look at the growth on those potatoes. I'm growing a lot of potatoes because they keep for a very long time. We eat a lot of potatoes and they produce. So out of a 4-pound bag, I should have a return between 8 and 10 pounds in this small area. Garlic, and if you notice, take a look at the containers. I'm utilizing everything. This is a cattle watering trough. I filled with dirt and it's producing food. So I urge you to learn how to garden and grow. Another cattle watering bucket there, Rubbermaid, filled with dirt. But look at those potato plants. And behind it, right in there, growing vegetables, short-rooted vegetables in dirt, in gutters, right there. Lettuce, right below it, spinach, and strawberries are coming back. Blueberries, more tomato plants right there, as well as over here in buckets, sweet potatoes in the buckets, more raspberry plants, and again, fencing, growing vertical. And swinging around here, we have more potato plants, and in the background, we have window well units growing peas. Had to remember for a second. Had more peas and potatoes and sweet potatoes. And in the center, I'm working on hot peppers, extremely hot peppers, ghost peppers, Trinidad's, jalapenos. And I know people I'm growing these for, they appreciate it. So please, I urge you as gently as possible. Learn how to grow your own food. It's not difficult to make a raised bed. You can do it out of recycled wood, which is what I did here. Fill it with dirt, plant some potatoes or whatever, carrots, and learn to grow your own food. I don't want to see anybody grow hungry. And again, all these pots were free. I had to buy the dirt, but I'm growing my own food, and the learning curve for growing vegetables is very steep. Alrighty, it looks like a jungle back here, and it is. We live in the woods, so we are, strapped for sunshine, so I have to make do with what I can, so you can do it. Please, thank you for liking and subscribing. I certainly do appreciate it. Welcome to the new subscribers. Encouragement to grow your own food, and this is the update. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ in water. Greg out.